Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series review, and today we have with us number unnumbered Chewbacca from I think because I think it's an exclusive. The price tag back there says exclusive, so I don't know, maybe it was a GameStop exclusive, or I got it in GameStop. He's been there for years in my local GameStop, and I was always waiting like for it to get like a discount or yeah, and yeah, original price it was like €35, 34.99, you know, and yesterday or the day before or somewhere like that, Wednesday, yes, yesterday, I went there and it was €15, so I was like, come home. Anyway, and there you have him. He's the one from the Solo movie, so I don't have the very traditional Chewbacca bowcaster. I instead have this weapon, which I'm sure was on the in the Solo movie, and he comes with these goggles. I actually I mean, the bowcaster is like the signature Chewbacca weapon, yeah, but this one is kind of cooler for me. I mean, it seems to be bent. Well, it looks all bent there, so I'll have to heat it up with hot water or something, yeah. And you have the illustration of Chewbacca with those goggles, and the text which says, "A mighty Wookiee nearly 2 centuries old, Chewbacca has fallen upon hard times during this age of the expanding empire." Nearly 2 centuries old. Anyway, so we are here for the figure, not for the packaging, so it's time to free him from his boxy prison. It's giving me a hard time here, yeah? We have the usual tray with the figure, and yeah, this guy is tall because, as you know, Chewbacca is tall. There it is. Sorry about the messy sound. Anyway, as you can see, this part is movable. It seems like this is, oh yeah, I like that. So this is like a shotgun thing. I really like this little extra detail, and you can also, it's I don't want to break it, but it's a bit too thin, this piece, so I hope it holds for some time. Anyway, and yeah, it's bent, as you can see, so I will have to heat that up, but I won't do it in the review. You'll know, you do it with hair dryer or with hot water, whatever you prefer. And here we have the little goggles, very cool, with a little elastic band. This thing won't survive the years, but you can replace it. And he is held with a little band there. So there it is. Done with that scandal. Anyway, and that's a bit too, it's not loose, but it's like very easy to move around. It has no friction. But it can be also like an advantage, yeah, that won't break because of it. Anyway, we have well, it's Chewbacca, you know, it's all furry, but it's in plastic form, so it's more like he, yeah, I mean, he has a lot of soft plastic on top of the hard body, I would say, and the arms they are a bit soft, these endings, but I mean, it's not for you to totally flex them because you will get stress marks, you know. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, because of how it's sculpted, you of course have limited articulation, but I mean, if you're having a Star Wars collection, a figure collection, you know, you need to have at least one Chewbacca. And this is my first Black Series Chewbacca. I don't know if there's an older mold or this is the only mold or how many molds they have had of this character. Detecting some stiff points. I will have to hit the whole figure. Anyway, as you can see, the face, this guy's tall, it's still like with the old painting. The eyes have the old technique of just like the iris and the black dot, you know. Well, is that there? Anyway, and it's no photoreal for his eyes anyway. But otherwise, he doesn't really need photoreal, maybe. Because, I mean, because he's like not real, and it's a suit, you know. In case you thought Chewbacca was an actual actor himself, you know. There you have. Well, I mean, he was, or I mean, yeah, you know, the character just like that is not real. This will bring me trouble in the comments, maybe. Anyway, the articulation wise, you can lift the shoulders that much, you can go all the way around, and of course doing so you can lift the shoulders more. There's no bicep swivel, it's here on the elbow, and to angle the elbow you have to check where you wouldn't bite these extensions here, like the fur extensions, otherwise you will break stuff or damage sculpt, you know. And yeah, he has like a bit less of 90 degrees of bend there, because it's limited mostly because of all the fur hanging there, you know. Now the fists, they can turn all the way around and they go in and out. This one as well, in and out, no vertical, which is a bit sad because he's holding weapons, firearms, you know. He has this diaphragm joint which can go all the way around. He can bend that much to the front, and he can bend that much backwards, which is good. I mean, he's not the most agile character, you know. He's tall and imposing and strong, but he's not precisely a gymnast. So I don't know how much movement the head has. He can look up that much, which is only a little bit. He can look down almost nothing, or yeah. He can tilt. Well, it's more like you can tilt with the diaphragm joint, and you can turn around a bit, but it's limited because of the sculpt. And I don't know, I mean, I won't force things, you know. You shouldn't force your figures if you're not sure what result you could get, because maybe you will break it. And the legs, they can go up that much because of all the plastic going on the fur, you know. So he can really kick all the way to the front, but he can kick all the way to the back because he has no, I mean, this piece has, look at that, he's free backwards anyway. And he can't do the splits for real because I guess they didn't cut there on the piece. They didn't cut enough clearance for him to move this leg more than that. This one has a bit more clearance, a bit more, just a little bit. Now the knees, they can go like 90 degrees or almost 90 degrees, yeah, to the back. He can go even a bit to the front, which you normally shouldn't need. And yeah, and there he has this turning point as well. And he has the thigh cut, but in mine, oh, there it is. It just gave. So he can turn all the way around with his legs. This one is a bit more, doesn't want to cooperate. Should I? There it is. It didn't break. It would have been quite a funny thing if it broke in the car while recording, right? Anyway, it was all stiff. The feet had a bit of tilt, but you can almost, I mean, it's like caged between all that fur, and also because it might be just stiff, but it's, yeah, he has like no going forward or backward. He just have a little play there, but it has no actual look, and it has this tilt, but I cannot manage to move the feet. Actually, maybe if I warm him, put into hot water, I will be able to activate some movement there, but it's really like I don't have much hopes on that because of all the sculpt going on. I haven't ever watched a review of a Chewbacca figure from the Black Series myself, so I should maybe to see what the reviews said about this figure like 3 years ago or something, and how it went with their articulation section. Anyway, giving him the weapon, which is a bit of a tight fit. You can hold it like that. Can he do a double hand, you know, holding my guns thing? Well, potentially he could, but again, I will have to heat that hand to heat it, you know, with hot water or something to be able to grab that, because now it's all like a bit stiff and it would stress the plastic or break it. And the goggles, which I showed before, you can just do like this. Wait a second. Come on. And there you have him, like scientist Chewbacca. Anyway, well, you just have to straighten that little band to put it in correctly, and it actually, I actually like the funny look of Chewbacca wearing goggles. Let me see if I can. It's not the right tool for that. Let me use this one better. This. There it is. All straightened. Anyway, there you have the Black Series solo movie Chewbacca from that scene with the conveyor thing. Well, when they are stealing the, I forgot the name of the thing, but you know. Now for comparisons, here we have Seb Aurelius, because if you know, you know, and you can see Chewbacca is taller. I mean, you should know why I'm bringing Seb. Here we have a stormtrooper, because Chewbacca loves stormtroopers, just as Seb, because if you know, you know, and you should know. And let's bring Seb here so that stormtrooper feels like at home. Here we have Boba Fett, because I just want to bring Boba Fett. Here we have, representing the Marvel Legends department, Titus, and yeah, because I just wanted to check how they compare, height wise. Normally Marvel Legends are taller than the Black Series figures, and it's also no different. I mean, maybe if we would take that in account, maybe they would be the same size if they were in the same universe. I mean, the same height, because this guy is clearly more buff. And just to keep mixing stuff up, let me bring NECA movie Leonardo. I mean, from the Ninja Turtles, just because I thought it would be a good thing to do, you know. So there you have it. That's the Black Series Chewbacca from the Solo movie. I still have to hit these hands and stuff to see if I can better pose him a bit, and also the feet, and yeah, just to see what if I can do more, if I can make more of that articulation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment in the comments, just respecting everybody, of course, you just never forget that. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.